Guys, I have a confession to make. I'm engaged. We've been dating for quite some time, since I was 16, and this man, absolutely gorgeous. He's ripped, stunning. He has voluptuous hair that wiggles in the wind. And to top it all off, he remembers everything for me, so I don't have to. Like, is that a man or is that a man? Is that a man or is that a man? And he's actually here today. Do you want to say hi? Meet my fiance, Notion. I have been an avid Notion user since my junior year of high school, and every year since then I've made a brand new Notion because I get sick and tired of the one I've had for the entire school year. And as the future Mrs. Notion, I feel like I have created and crafted and curated the perfect Notion for me, and like the best Notion I've ever made. That is not only the most attractive man you'll ever meet, but he's effective and he's easy to use. Wait. It's effective and it's easy to use. Welcome to my Notion. Whenever I was creating this Notion, I really didn't have like an exact idea for the theme that I wanted. I just knew I wanted to up the game from last year and the year before. And just as I worked, it ended up being like Stockholm type aesthetic, style type. We're just gonna get right into it. So the cover I made by yours truly, can't find it anywhere else. But I made it, put some little pictures together I thought was cute, added a little ribbon, put beauty and brains because that is the focus of this year. I've always been good at school. Well, when I was younger, I was always like really good at school, like talking about straight A's. I remember, I think it was like first grade, I got a 4.0. And then we went to the pizza party. Over time in high school, like my mental health has hugely affected my grades, my performance in school. Like it wasn't anything like terrible. Like I passed all my classes. I did well on all my tests and exams. Like, is it where I wanted it to be? No, but I passed. That's all that matters. For the little icon, I got this from, I don't know how to say it. Is it GIF or is it GIF? He says it's GIF. I honestly don't know how to say it, but I got it from like Giphy, whatever, gify.com. And so it just says Cidney's Buffs dashboard. So right here I have a clock, and then right next to it I have the weather. I got these two. I think if you search up like Notion widgets, you should be able to find them like really easily. And to the left is the entire menu: assignment tracker, reading tracker, study tracker, grade tracker, motivation, degree tracker, housing info, and places near me. So obviously we're not going into housing info because it does have my address, my room number, my roommates' names, my mailing instructions. Let's skip over that. To the right, I have my course dashboard. So it's all 5 of my classes because I was grateful enough to have left high school with 29 college credits under my belt. Blessing, best thing ever. The mixture of concurrent enrollment, dual enrollment, and AP exams, put them all together, mix it up. What do you got? Boo, 29 credits. So to the left here, I have these 2 study playlists. I want to put this out there right now. I am not a Spotify girly whatsoever. I can't try to pretend to be a Spotify girly. No matter how bad I wish I could be, I can't be. Like, I want to be so bad, but I cannot get myself on the train simply for the fact of ads. And everyone will be like, just get Spotify Premium, it's so worth it. Girl, why would I keep paying out money to have access to something that like I could get through another music app? And I can through another music app. So yeah, then I have a cute little black girl, like Stockholm doodle, whatever. And then to the right of that, I have my Rory Gilmore inspo. Go to Pinterest, search up like Rory Gilmore Notion cover, and I think it'll pop up. And then right under that, I have a to-do list. And then under that, I have my semester goals. And so right now I just have fall of 2025. And then just below that, I have my class schedule. So I'm like very, very fortunate to not have back-to-back classes that I'm like having to race over to. So I can kind of like pace myself, but also I do kind of wish that they were all more together, more condensed. Also, I'm majoring in film, so I don't know. I think that's really fun. Every time I tell someone, they're like, wow, like they either are impressed or they're just trying to pretend that they're impressed and they think it's a waste of time and money. But I couldn't care less. My sister went to school for dance though, so I'm pretty sure film is a pretty good use of tuition. But okay, let's tackle these pages on the left. First one, assignment tracker. I love this bad boy. I've already started putting some stuff in it because I was able to get a syllabus for my philosophy class. So the way that it works is you have the course, I have my cinema studies, I have my African American studies, I have philosophy, I have sociology, and then my women gender studies class. And then whenever it comes to type, I have project, essay, homework, quiz, or discussion. So I put that, and then I'll write out like the assignment names, and then I put in the due dates, and then I have check marks next to it. And this, oh, I'm so glad that I've discovered this whole like formula thingy. It's kind of complicated, so I'll link a video for you guys to watch it, and you can use it in your Notion as well. So in the days left before you set a due date, it'll tell you set due date in like bright red so you remember. And then so say if you go to set your due date, if you do it day of, it'll say due today. If you set it for, I don't know, the following week, it'll tell you how many days you have left to complete the task. But say if you set this due date, right? Say if the due date was Sunday on the 3rd of August, but it is now the 6th, it'll tell you how many days it's overdue. So I'm really glad I discovered that. And like I said, if you click the checkbox, whether it's before the due date, on the due date, after the due date, it'll tell you done and green, and you're like, oh, yes, blessed, can move on. And pretty much just like it, like actually identical to it, I have a reading tracker, and so I've already set it up. So it's the exact same system as the assignment tracker. And now we have the study tracker. I thought this was like something like really cute to add. I've never really had a study tracker, which has probably been my downfall. But yeah, on each page, I love like the covers that I have, and I created like my own personal emojis. So here I have this thing, it's called a button, and I've used this since junior year whenever I found out about it, whenever I started using Notion, and it has really helped. And so I would hit the new week button, it says date, month, and then it has like those two boxes. That's where like the week numbers go. And then I can just type out like, oh, on this day, study for my philosophy class. And then below that, I have a calendar so I can write out exam dates. This is my favorite, hot girl, study hard. Bet we do. And then studying so I can be better than everyone I hate. I liked it except for the hate part. I don't hate anyone. I think hate's a very strong word. Even if I don't like you, I love you. There's no way for me not to. Go cry to your mama, not me. And then right below the study tracker, we have the grade tracker. Like I said, GPA, not really where we really want it right now. I guess I cut out the part of me actually talking about the GPA because I don't know where it is. It's just from the college classes I took in high school that are like affecting my current college GPA. It's okay because we're gonna work our butts off. With the grace of God and God's strength, we're not letting stress tear us down. We're not letting other people break us apart. This is our year. Sorry. I'm actually like cringing myself out right now. No wonder I'm single. It's not funny. I need a moment. I'm sorry. Okay, so here I just kind of created like a little table. I have the courses listed, the grade options, and the date that grade was changed. So say for example, if in my philosophy class I went from an A+ to a D-, God forbid, we're not claiming that, I rebuke that. And say that happened on September 3rd, I would mark down on there philosophy D- September 3rd. And there it is, so I know when that grade was changed. I feel like it would just kind of help. I don't know how, but I feel like it would. And ChatGPT told me to put it, so. Holy grail, oh my gosh, this is my favorite page on my Notion, hands down, by far. And of course we have our two icons, Elle Woods and Rory Gilmore. This is my favorite quote. You kind of can't see it. I might actually move this up a bit. Oh, I like that better. We have Rory's famous quote. Who cares if I'm pretty if I fail my final? Keep that in mind, guys. So I have 7 sections of motivational quotes, and it's not like, you got this, girl. Go study, girl. Grades don't define you. Do your best. I don't need that sweet lovey-dovey. I need hard truth. Oh. That bee just jump scared me so bad, but it literally just came out of nowhere. Where'd you come from, bro? Sorry to get a character there for a second. Where was I? Oh my gosh. But yeah, these are not like soft love kind of motivation. Like this is kind of like get on your butt and do the work. Like I don't care about that whole grades don't define you thing. Like yes, it doesn't define you like in the sense of you're not any less of a person if you do bad on a test. You're not any better of a person if you do well on a test. But also grades low-key do define you at the same time. But for the first section is use that brain. These are all things like strictly for me that I feel like I need to hear a lot. Use that brain especially because I, for some reason, dumb myself down quite a bit. I'm smart and I know it, and I've been listening to too many people tell me otherwise. I'm gonna read one little motivational quote from each one. You know too much to be doing this little. Do you want to be a girl boss icon, or do you just want to post TikToks about it? Homework doesn't care if you don't feel like it. You can do your hair for hours but not study for 5 minutes. Like I just redid my braids. I hope no one saw that. Ew, 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 ew. Guys, we're moving on. This quote had me shaking in my boots, okay? A lot of these quotes I got from Pinterest or ChatGPT wrote, but this one really shook me to my core. I wrote it, by the way, so. At this point, Staten's working harder than you are. That's actually so embarrassing. Stop worrying about what they're doing. You're gonna get a crick in your neck from looking so far below you. And that's not even to be like, I'm up here and everyone is like beneath me, because we don't like that mindset. That's an ugly mindset, okay? Like, I just have to remember, Cidney, look at where God has you and look at where Satan has them. 6, 7. And then the last one is jump scare, my personal favorite. It's just school, bro. Stop crying. You look dumb. Now, mind you, again, these are not quotes like for other people. Like, these are strictly for me, like things I need to tell myself. And then right below that, I have my degree tracker. I put my degree audit into ChatGPT, made it come up with this whole thing. I was not about to do it myself. Oh. I was not gonna do that. Let's be real. My time is valuable. What did I say? Busy girl. I demand. But yeah, so I just have like the category of everything and then requirements, the credits, like how much of the requirements I've already succeeded in, the status, whether I haven't started it yet, whether I'm actively doing it or whether it's already done, and then like little notes. And then I also have a link to the live, quote unquote, degree audit. Live is in the sense of I can like go back on there, request a new audit, and then update this one here. So, and like I said, housing info, not gonna get into that, but I will show you places near me. So these are all the locations on the left, and I have distances on Ooh, oh Lord, that was classy, eh? And then I have distances on the right. And then here's my course dashboard. They're all repetitive. I mean, they all have like different styles, as in like the cover and like the little cutesy pictures I'll put on the side. But we're not gonna look at all that. We're just going to cover what is in each one in one. I hope that makes sense. I'm not explaining it a different way. I don't care to. I have a calendar. Better to have it than not. And then I have my syllabus. Currently nothing for this class because he hasn't released his Canvas. I've only gotten one syllabus. For my other syllabus, I did create a PDF of it and then I just embedded it here. So if I ever need to, click, scroll right there, we're good. And yeah, that's my Notion. I'm just absolutely in love with my Notion. And if you don't have it yet, what are you doing? Whoa, there's a rainbow behind me. Whoa, oh my goodness, you guys can't see it, but there's a really delicious looking rainbow. I'm gonna take a flick for you guys. Don't worry, I got you. Okay, just had to show you guys that. You're welcome. God's promise, am I right? Or am I right? Yeah, boy. But yeah, so there's a mobile version of Notion, and then there's also a website version and then a desktop version. I prefer the desktop, and I feel like you guys should get the desktop as well. The website and desktop are like the same thing, but for the website, you'd obviously have to like, you know, go on your Google Chrome or your Safari, and you'd have to constantly be connected to the internet to get there. Oh, I need to sneeze. Oh, my head. I really hocked to it, that one. There's no way I said that. I was like, yes, get the desktop, the downloadable version, because you can just have it on your desktop and you don't need Wi-Fi to access it. But also, if you're gonna get it on your laptop / computer or iPad, you should get it on your phone as well. So if you're like walking and you're like, oh, I got something on my Notion I wanna look at, you got it. You always have Notion with you. Notion's in your heart if you believe. So is Jesus. Notion can be outside your heart. There you go. Like Notion, trying to sponsor your girl or what? Gonna keep playing I tell you, gonna holler at your boy. But yes, if you have any suggestions on what I should add to my Notion, please feel free to let a girl know. I'm always open to any edits or adjustments to the Notion template that I have. I went through a bunch of Uni Notion tours, Pinterest Notion pages, and even asked ChatGPT what I should put on there. And this is just a strictly like school-based Notion. So I like to think I have everything covered that I would really need. But of course, like I said, always open to edit that you guys think I should include. Also, if you like my Notion and you want a template, you just need something like super last minute, or you've never used Notion before and you couldn't be bothered to learn how to use it and set it up all before school starts, or even if you are in school right now and you need to make a quick little, I do have it linked in my description below for $6.99, which personally I'd say is a lot cheaper than a lot of the Notions I've seen. I've seen Notion templates go for $25. I'm sorry, who, what, why, where, when. But yeah, thank you for sticking it through with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you should give it a thumbs up and comment and subscribe and turn post notification bells so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye. My bitch. 29 credits. I couldn't care less.